All right, we're rolling. Can't wait any longer. It's the MMA Love live rips from America. Shout out to Joe's Card Stash for blowing up this channel. We're doubled our subscriber count. We got 2 more. We're doing good. It's a mail call day. No, we're not going to rip these without. I need help to rip these. I can't pick these boxes. These boxes are too valuable to rip without help. So it's a mail call day because I've been meaning to get through the mail for a long time and I haven't been able to. So put those over here and they can wait for now. So far, out of those 3 that we've opened, our parallels have only been flags. BJ, excellent, excellent flag card. Yasuhiro Urushitani, also an excellent flag card. And Martin Kampman, also an excellent flag card. In fact, you could say all flag cards are excellent, but maybe some are more excellent than others, like BJ Penn, GSP. If you're coming here for the first time because of Joe, I will try to get Joe on to rip one of these boxes with me and react to the flag parallel that we invariably pull. You can also get black parallels, like this beautiful John Jones that we have. And in this set, there is Ronda's rookie card, Khabib's rookie card, and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson's rookie card, I believe. Connor was the following year. So, so. There's a lot. There's a lot of good shit. Rondas are achievable, affordable-ish. Khabib's are completely out of the question. Khabib's the lowest price I can get a Khabib right now would be a PSA 7 for $5,000, I think, which is just I'm not doing it. I'd pay 2 grand for that so I could crack it out of the case and have it BGS graded, but um, not 5 grand. So instead, we're buying these and we're seeing what we get. Maybe we'll just get a base card. It's fine, whatever. It's mail call day, and it's a Luke went to the casino day. So let's talk about it really quick. I picked him. I regret it. I hope I don't regret it financially, so I didn't bet it. I picked him by decision because I think that that's the way this goes with the mummy guarding and the knee stomping and all the things John Jones does well and all the just mean shit he does to people that Gon really hasn't encountered before. The mummy guarding, especially, is going to be a problem for him, I think. So I picked Jones by decision. There are some picks in the list that I made that are a hope and prayer kind of pick, like Ian Gary getting knocked out by Song Kanan. I did bet that because Kanan was plus 530, so I could get 5 units by betting a unit. So I did. I'll lose a unit just for the satisfaction of being right if I'm right. I think Ian Gary's drastically overrated, but he's not that bad, and Song Kanan's not very good, so it's pretty unlikely. I get it. Run down the list. Shevchenko. I see her getting a takedown into some sort of ground and pound TKO in round 3. Where's my Shev card? There she is. That's just a base select card. Jalen Turner, I picked against Gamrot. Why? I didn't bet it. It's what I think. I think it's got a good chance of happening. I think you could KO Grant Gamrot. I think you could KO anyone. I think lightweight's awesome. Gamrot's probably going to be the pressure grappler and hold him down for 3 rounds. It's only a 3 round fight. It's short notice, short-ish notice. Dan got hurt 2 weeks ago, I think. So maybe 3 weeks ago. But I, I'm going with Joe here. Pick Jalen. Let's see some fireworks on this card. Morgan. Rundown. Bo Nickel. I picked him because this is a layup for him to open the main card. Trevin Jones versus Cody Garbs. I've seen Cody Garbs look for that big drop shoulder right hook in 2 fights in a row now and not get it. I think he's going to keep doing the same, and I think Trevin Jones is going to catch him, knock him out. I picked Jones by decision on Tapology because I am a fucking dummy. It's a knockout. Could be a decision. Yeah, either way. I picked Jones. I also bet on Jones. Where's my betting slips? Here we go. Should have started at the bottom of the card, but that's fine. Of the ones that I picked that I'm telling you, I bet the top one that I didn't bet on anything on the main card. I bet on, there was no value there for me. I bet a unit on Jones. He was a slight underdog, so that's fun for me if he wins. Next one, Derek Brunson versus Dricus du Plessis. Dricus du Plessis is an absolutely insane person. He is a bonkers human being. Let me turn this light a little bit so that works better. Yeah, that's good. He's a bonkers human being. He's an insane person in his own way. I don't think Brunson is totally cracked. I just think he's going to wilt when his wrestling isn't working. And I think Dricus is an insane person and will scramble him every time he tries to wrestle. Okay? Yeah, he could get held down. Could get held down to a decision. Could get wrestle fucked. I hope he doesn't. I picked him. Uh, Dricus was also minus 215, so not a lot of value there, but I bet it anyway because I feel that confident in it. Next one is Rebus. I picked Rebus but against Arujo because Rebus has a big heart. That's my favorite GIF ever. If you're on Discord, type in Amanda Rebus and you will see her saying, I have a big heart while she is covered in blood. It's the best. There's Arujo's silver laser though. Because couldn't find a Rebus card that easily. And the Power Bar versus Julian Marquez. Power Bar is another insane person. I think Marquez is getting kind of. I think Marquez is just going to get kind of overwhelmed by him, but I don't know. This was a tough one to pick. The odds were also very close, with Power Bar being a slight favorite at minus 150. I bet Power Bar. Every bet that I'm telling you about, I bet one unit. I just keep it simple. Like I said, Kanan Song, Ian Gary, I bet on Kanan Song. It was plus 530 for Kanan Song. I think, considering he knocks people out, that's a little nice to me. And Ian Gary doesn't? Does he? Does he? I'm on Tapology. Let's do the podcast thing. Let's look at Tapology. I was really bummed I didn't have a Song Kanan card. Gary, Ian Machado Gary, with 10 wins and 0 losses. He did knock out Jordan Williams in 2021. Darian Weeks and Gabe Green both went to a unanimous decision. And he was knocking out a lot of guys in Cage Warriors, but that's Cage Warriors. That's different. No one on the Cage Warriors knockouts, none of those were people whose names you would recognize, at least not me. Jordan Williams, even, I think that's the dude from Contender Series, but yeah, that's going to be hard for me to remember most of these people. Finally, running it down, Jessica Penne versus Tabitha Ricci. I took Ricci. Baby Shark, must pick Baby Shark. Best abs in the game, according to Jonas. And I didn't say I picked Shavkat, of course. And finally picked Simon, picked Basharat, and I picked Loik Radzabov. Loik Radzabov. He was minus 210 by the time I got around to picking him. I feel like it was a lot closer last night when I looked at odds, but whatever. I picked Loik just to honor the PFL. So those are the picks. I bet Loik just to honor the PFL. And now I can put all these cards away and stop talking about them. Thank God. I hate having my shit all disorganized all over the table. That's a lie. It's all disorganized all over my table. Finally, mail call, mail call, mail call. That's a PSA. We'll talk about that in a second. First off, mail call, bloodlines through the years. These were all a couple bucks each. This is early. I think this is 2009, just looking at it. George Soteropoulos, Bloodlines. A black parallel because it's black on the bottom like that. And on the back, it's 62 of 88 right there. Impossible for the camera to see. Bloodlines through the years. This says 2010. So this is probably a main event one. Miguel Angel Torres. I showed this one to Jonas on an earlier video. This is from Topps Finest 2012, I think. Yep. And from my set that I'm collecting, CR Bahadurzada out of 88. This is the one other fighter I can't find besides Khabib in the black 88 from the base set. So if you have a CR Bahadurzada 88, I need to buy it from you, and I will pay you way more than it's worth if you want to sell it to me. I don't know where any of them are. I've never found one for sale. It's funny. It's the kind of the same thing was happening with Tiquan Zong, but I found two of his cards at some random card shop that had listed them on BGS. Also from that set, my sixth out of the 10 stamp cards. This is Alessio Sakara with a stamp from Italy, International Airmail from 2012 Bloodlines. I have 6. I need 4 more. Finding the GSP is going to be fucking impossible, but I'm going to do it anyway. I love these cards. 4 out of the 6 that I have are out for grading at BGS right now. I found this randomly on eBay. I kind of type in UFC, sort by ending soonest, and I just saw this, and it was cheap. I think it was less than $10. I like Edmund. I think that him moving camps and taking 2 years off is going to pay dividends. He showed up in his last fight, and I just thought, you know what? Base Immaculate, that'd be a fun set to finally fill out. And if I can get this for less, if I can get a Base Immaculate card for less than $10, I'd probably just buy it because there's only like 100 of them. And finally, same deal. You'll see like if you sort by ending soonest, you'll see some card you like, and then you'll see what else they're selling. And this person was selling like, I don't know, 6 different cool cards. So they were in Canada, and if I got more than 4 of them, it made the shipping worth it. This is a Steve Cantwell out of 8. Steve had a Steve. This is not this doesn't say UFC debut, so it's not a rookie card, at least as far as I can tell. I think this is 2012 Moment of Truth. 2011 out of 8. Oh yeah, 2011 Moment of Truth out of 8. These are cool cards, and it's out of 8, so I thought to myself, why not? Why not snag it? Steve had a tough run in the UFC. I looked his record up for this. He won his debut. They made this card, and then he lost like 4 fights in a row and was cut. No, it happens. Same set, Moment of Truth. This is gold, so it's not numbered, I think. Is that right? Yeah, it's not numbered. Gomi, need I say more? If I had shown Jonas this card, we would have talked about Takanori Gomi for like an hour, so it's good I didn't. But this was like a buck, right? If you want cool old cards, just go look at the old sets and look at what looks the coolest to you. Maybe it's base museum collection, maybe it's gold 2010 main event or 2009 round 2 gold or something. Just whatever. Go look because a lot of the base sets that aren't numbered, not expensive. The vast majority of 88 bloodlines that I got of the black cards, the vast majority were less than $3 a piece. And it's kind of fun to collect a whole set, chase them down. It's the chase. That Gomi and the rest of these I got from a whatnot seller from Cootie the Emperor. And I don't know if he's still selling on whatnot or not. He's sent kind of a cryptic Instagram message, so you can go check on there for yourself. He was fun to talk to, though. He had a good show. He had a Jim Miller 2021 debut Prizm Neon. Is this Neon out of 75? It is. It's 71 out of 75. I got that for a couple bucks. The Gomi I got for like $3. This is a black Topps base set Jermaine Durandamy from 2020. This is 2020, so this is the last year Topps was making UFC cards. That's 88 out of 88, I should say. And then I won his giveaway. Wait, was it a giveaway? Yeah, it was a giveaway. I got tie-dye blonde fighter. Makes me sad. I feel like I should just list that on eBay for 99 cents. I have a tie-dye Alexander Volkov that I pulled fresh from a pack that I never have been able to sell either because it's like oh, it's a tie-dye, it's worth money, it should be worth something, but it's really not. Like these fighters aren't popular. Eh, eh. And finally, I got a little talked into this. I stuck to my guns. I got I we came to a good place where I could buy it and he could sell it. So thanks, Swan Collectibles on Instagram. He will sell you cards and he will do deals with you. A 2022 Zhang Wei Li signatures blue Prizm. This is a Gem Mint 10. Does not have the PSA autograph grading on it though, which bums me out because why wouldn't you? But okay, whatever, it's a 10. I am the total opposite of what I heard Joe talk about on his video, where if it is obviously not perfect, I do not want it to have the highest grade, and this card is obviously not centered. You can see the left is thicker than the right. So to me, that's a 9, but to PSA, that's a 10. For resale purposes, it obviously makes sense to go with PSA and get a 10, unless a card is absolutely pristine and you can get a black label BGS 10, or even a gold label BGS 10. My preference personally is to know exactly what they looked at and exactly what I got, which I always grade when I grade. I always get subgrades and I always go BGS for my personal collection. So I actually graded 2 of these John Jones cards. One got a 7.5, the other got an 8. So I listed the 7.5 on eBay, and I'm keeping the 8 for my personal collection for the set that I'm collecting. Once I have all 150 of these cards, these 88s, I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably only sell it as a set, and then I'll just go collect them all again. I think that for me, that's where I get a lot of the value out of doing this is just going and finding these cards and collecting complete sets is really fun for me. And then once I have them all, grading them. And then once I've got them graded, setting them in the set collection and the BGS tracker, and then selling them only as a set maybe would be the final step of that. So, so yeah, that's the mail call. Uh, I really want Grasso to win. I really want Gone to win. And I really want Bo Nickel to lose because all those things would be the most interesting, but those are not what's going to happen. So my Tapology picks, you can follow me on Tapology. That's the user on Tapology is Northwest_Donk. You can follow me on Instagram, Luke MMA Love. You can listen to me and Matt rant on our podcast about how much the Apex sucks. It's MMA Love Podcast. And I'll be back as soon as Comic finally ships my goddamn order. I'll be back to open and do another mail call. Cool? Cool. Look forward to the fights tonight. It's going to be epic. What a pay-per-view. They actually, every car, oh, what a pay-per-view. Oh, it's going to be great. Talk to you later.